Flame Collective. Welcome to the Twin Flame Divine Love New Moon in Cancer reading for July 12th, 13th, 2018, depending on where you are. Okay, so deep emotion surfacing. Okay, Cancer is ruled by the moon, so there may be deeper emotions confronting us, especially around our home and family and anything we have not cleared or healed from the past shadow side of us. It is a time to grow more within our divine energies, surrounded ourselves with more spiritually like-minded people, energies including more positive media images and communication, uplifting mantras or mottos, etc., to help us with the shadow side of Cancer. And seek that there's going to be a lot more emotional, shadow side of Cancer seeks emotional closeness in order to feel needed, which can cause our counterpart to feel emotionally manipulated and smothered. So it's important to, as always, I always urge everyone to be in an unconditionally loving space, desiring the best for our counterpart, even though we may feel neglected, ignored, lonely when it comes to them. Nurture yourself, okay? Nurture ourselves more and pay attention to the needs we can meet for ourselves while they are busy trying to heal from their past karmic energies as well. So, the more we do it feminine, the more, and then we can help our masculine as well. But the more that it shifts and changes a lot faster, a lot easier, okay? So, because separation is a positive time. So we can move forward quicker as not to drown one another with our karma and negative emotions. And with the eclipse in the axis of Cancer Capricorn, we may see custody disputes over children, internal struggles between feelings and financial obligations, and major reactions to karmic messages. So please try to take it for the message it is, release the negative emotions surrounding it, release the karmic person who might be giving it to you, send them forgiveness, release them from the emotion, but release them from the action, all of it, from the karma, because they are just players in our path to help us shift and change and heal. Okay, so I'm still offering that attitude to karma healing, which starts out with ancestrally, even the way we react to karma, and then switching it over to your true intention surrounding the messages and how you move forward and being grateful. And it's really a good shifting healing for anyone out there that's really feeling this heaviness of what's going on and things are coming at them karmically. That attitudinal karmic healing is major. And what I do, I use cards. It shows you what goes on, what's happening. I do within the past life. Past life shows you what you're really needing to heal from, what kind of therapy the divine wants to give to you, what's really being healed, and what your major outcome is going to be, and how you can move forward, okay? And then the next healing, I give you new life energies to get rid of those past life energies. You get the new life energies, and then we ground something good for you in an energy in the 3D. So what I do has been divinely given to me. I'm the only one who does this, but it really shows you the journey from your past life, what went on, how it happened, what you're needing to heal, what they're wanting from you. Your ancestors are wanting you to heal and lift that karmic energy up off of them. So please, if anyone is really feeling this negativity, this heavy load on them, it really lightens your load, lightens you up, and helps you move forward in a better energy and get more to your divine energy that's needed in order to feel so much better and not feel so stuck. Because right now with these things are like the eclipses and everything, things are moving slowly. Mars in retrograde, where we could just kind of sit in our angst and we feel like we want to move forward, do new things, because Mars pushes us to do that, but it's in retrograde, so it's really just sitting in these energies. So it's kind of a time to heal from any of these things and to take it all in, and it's going slowly. I feel for us, there's this slowdown, okay? And there's separation for many. And it's because we're just sitting there going, what next? What do I do? And this time for major healing. Okay, it's been put out there. I'm not the only one saying it. I just have these certain healings that you can do that really help divine energy. And it's personal. It's personalized to you within your divine energy. So it's not just a basic healing. I do it differently for almost every client based on them. And then I also have people who ask for certain things, and I can create a personal healing for them through my readings, and it's a healing process, okay? So it's all these messages coming to you, getting them to your ego to recognize what's really going on underneath the surface that is blocking, and releasing it all, and then putting new energies in its place, okay? So please reach out. Now, for this week and this time, like I said, with the eclipses and all this stuff going on, it's time to take a deep breath, take a step back, and say, what can I really do right now? And this time of summer for some, and you know, it's a time of, we want to relax, but we're really not going to feel it at this time. It's time to work. It's work, work, work. But it's good because it's going to be in such a better energy. I'm really being told that we are going to shift, and we're going to be stuck for a little while, but then it's going to go boom, and it's going to shift, and we're going to all move. We're all going to ascend on some level, and the more work you do, the more healing you put in, the more you shall ascend, and the more you will help the collective. So that's why I urge so much for get out there, get it done. Whomever you feel comfortable with, but with me, it is totally personalized. It will show you what is really needed and how you can move forward, and then get you to feel that shift and feel those new energies within your life, within your divine purpose and your divine energies. So here we go. What are the energies for the masculine with this new moon, a new energy? Hopefully he's been stuck in that karma, but you know what, it's ongoing, as we know. And then for the feminine, what we can be aware of, what energy to be in to actually even help the masculine and ourselves at this time, because it is more about nurturing ourselves and understanding, okay, what are we needing to have healed? Because we're not happy. Let's be honest. We're not happy. We try to get there. We try to keep our vibration high. We think we're okay. We think we've done this. What is it? And right now, it's going to show you, okay, the dark side of it with the eclipses and the real truth coming through. And it's taking the time to show it to us. It's time to do it, okay? And the action to be aware of for the masculine, the action for the feminine. I also do around moons is a better communication ritual. It's personalized as well. That I give to you and help you with the healing with that, so better communication can come through with the moon, because truth always comes through in messages, and it helps your counterpart to feel more comfortable about coming forward and communicating, because there's a healing going on there, and it's something you can use then with every new moon or full moon and set your intention. So that's there as well. For the masculine energy to be aware of around this new moon, God of protection. So he's feeling vulnerable, right? But I really do feel right now things are going on, and they're feeling the need to protect. There's number 7, to protect their divine energies. So that's kind of why there's this kind of shutdown in communication and things like that, because there's all this karmic stuff going on, and whatever they've done and how they've moved forward out of it, they're now trying to stay, instead of being dragged back in, because we haven't fully healed feminine as well, we're having to get even deeper than we have before. So instead of being pulled back by that karmic energy, because we're needing to do our work as well, they're trying to protect whatever they've moved forward in, whatever you've helped them with, or whatever they've done, because I know it's all been shifted in the past couple of weeks, past couple of months, that they're moving out of it. They're no longer attached, but they don't want to reattach, right? And I feel the karmic energy is really going to come at them with that neediness, right? And there's going to be this power struggle, and for the masculine to really want to try to hold on to whatever masculine energy he stepped more into as moving away from the karmic energies. That's why I said it's going to help if you get some help for him. Do some healings for yourself, for them, even with that attitudinal karma, because when the karma comes toward them, they don't want to react in the same way and fall back into this karmic soup, right? So yeah, they're really feeling the need for protection, and for us to recognize, okay, we are going to, as much as possible, see you in your true divinity, in your true form, in your true divine masculine, and try not to be distracted by anything karmically to pull us back into the feeling, oh no, what's he doing, or why is and anything in the 3 that's illusion trying to pull him back in. We need to know he's trying to protect it really, really hard here, but we have to stay in a space of, we are the ones, feminine, It's a big job to stay in the trust and the faith no matter what's going on around us. They tell us what they truly want. We feel in the beginning, you're a liar. You told me you want this, you told me you want that. Or even if you've never spoken, you feel this, you feel that, right? And then you feel this separation going on. You're like, wait, I was feeling so much and now I'm not feeling it. And it's because they are trying to protect whatever's going on there to not fall back in. And it's up to us to have the trust and the faith of whatever they've said is what they truly desire. And it will come to fruition as long as we keep our faith and trust. And for the feminine, it is goddess of strength. And do we need it right now? Okay? Strength in our feminine energy. And the way you get into that is getting more into your feminine energy, getting out of the past shadow side. And look, it's Mary Magdalene. Okay? She had to have so much strength. While anything was going on around her, she had to stay within her strength, okay? And her love and her unconditional and loving, saying, I know this is all for a purpose. I know this will all come out the way it is supposed to. We will be together again in a better light, right? Ascension. But it is right now having to step more and more into our strength so he can somewhat protect what has come along so far. And the action for him, yeah, the grief and anger, right? And that's the karmic stuff, the grief and anger, trying to pull him back in when he's worked so hard to move forward up out of those energies. And it's also the recognizing that here we have, there's the divine feminine energy outside of, so this is the karmic energy, right? And there's the feminine energy that's really desired here. So here's the karmic energy, and he's coming up away from that, right? And here's the true divine feminine energy, right? So there has been grief and anger, but it's still, the karmic energy is still trying to get at it by, you know, creating the anger and the grief and just creating this soup. I'm saying they're trying to pull him back in, okay? So the action for him is to recognize the true divine feminine energy there that he's trying to go toward, get out of the past one. So like I said, feminine, we're needing to do this. We're needing to heal even more so, okay? So he's trying, letting us know, he's trying to protect himself from that karmic energy to pull him back. And what are we needing to do to help? Is the codependency. And the codependency in the way of we're all upset because where are you? Why aren't you with me? Why are you in this? Right? Why are you in this in the 3D? Why are you still in a relationship with this person? Why can't you walk away? Why are you with the ball and chain? Who you're stuck to? Instead of doing that, we want to see it in a new way of this can be us, right? No need for us to depend on them for the things, like I said in the beginning. Yes, they're neglecting us. Yes, they're, you know, but no, it's for us to do for us. What? And really, I mean, we want to complain. Lord knows, I'm there with you, okay? We want to complain, but do we really know what we desire? Do we really know what kind of relationship we can have and what it can be? And part of that, the feminine, we do kind of shut down a bit because we're somewhat fearful and we don't know. But then we also become, that karmic energy is a codependency where you're that Cancer energy of being needed. You have to feel needed and wanted and all that stuff instead of, you know, desired, okay? And really desiring the feminine energy. So you want to get out of that karmic energy of, you know, where is he, why isn't he doing for me, all those things, is because you got to be in your full out divine feminine strength. And when you are, then they can protect whatever they have and come closer to us. Come closer to this as it's coming out of the darkness. Being able to get rid of the anger, get rid of the grief again, but it is pulling. And let's see what else is going on here between the masculine and the feminine to be aware of. And what will help us, to be aware of what will help us even more, to be within this strength, to protect our divine energies, or definitely the masculine protecting his energies. So between the two, yeah, there's the separation, okay? But don't be paying attention to the 3D, please. Please try to stay out of it. Stay within yourself. Be yourself. Be your individual right now. He's going to be his individual right now. He's going to stay in and keep and be able to move forward because you're not creating any karmic energy during this separation. And I'm talking even people who are together on some level. Truth, like there is going to be a time where there's going to be somewhat of a shutdown because there's still stuff to be worked upon. Okay? So just be aware of that. Now what's going to help us stay within the strength and him stay protected is surrender to whatever's going on. Like I like this. So just surrender that ego right there, you know, and just get rid of it, ground it. It's like I want you to be like an ostrich, or what is it? Bury your head in the sand. Bury the ego. Just bury it. Don't pay attention to it. Try to stay out of it. Just surrender to a new beginning, saying, I know I have trust and faith. I surrender all this stuff. I surrender the past. I surrender the 3D. I surrender whatever I'm seeing. I let it go. And shove your head in the sand. And let your body tan and get more into a divine energy. But you want to shove your head in the sand right now in some ways of what's going on during this separation, so he doesn't fall back into any of this karmic energy. And we're not so needy. We got to be in our own strength right now, feminine, okay? And what else? Yes, know that this exists. So that's what I'm saying. Like, surrender to the fact that this exists, and this openness will come through. So yes, be on your own in a way, but you can be together within the two and be open to that, knowing it's happening. It's definitely happening. Every day, the stronger you get, the more healed you get, the more you get into your divine energy, the more this is coming together, and there's more openness to one another, communicating in the good energy. You'll get better communication within truth around the moons, right? So within truth, you could still get that communication, even though what it might look like in the 3D, and joy. All right, so we want to do this dance. We want to be together. We want to be from the heart. We want everything to end around us. So that's what happens during the separation. All the stuff can heal. All the stuff can get better if we get into our own strength and get deeper and deeper into our divine energies. This whole journey, and the journey of life for everyone. It's been urged to me that, like, this is for everyone. We are just the ambassadors of this. But this is for everyone to step into, is our better divine energy, our divinity, okay? Putting our pieces back together to be in our spiritually divine energy, to raise the vibration of this planet and make the world a better place. So be within the joy of the dance. And this is the dance. It's a beautiful journey. Separation is a good thing when we don't feel so codependent on the other. And no one wants that. Like I said, you don't want to drown one another within your karmic energy. You want to be able to have him just move toward our feminine energy better in a new beginning, get rid of the grief and the anger, because we don't want that on a feminine energy in any way. So this separation is key. So on any level and any relationship you're having within this journey, the two of you could be together married, space, okay, and healing. Understand each other, what you're going through, still get healing. You could be, having communication here and there if there's not as much. Okay, if it comes through around this moon, it's truth, okay? Take it, feminine. Sit on it. Worship it in the way of, I respect it, I have faith and trust it's coming through, okay? And anything in the 3D from someone else trying to push you off your path, don't allow it, please, okay? Don't. During this separation time, we want to surrender to our divinity, right? Be open to all the possibility that's happening for us within our journey, our path, and within our coming toward union, toward this joyful dance together. And it's beautiful. You start out as one, then it is the two of you being able to be a little bit more open and a little bit more comfortable, because you've had the separation and getting things in a better place. So you're allowing to be a little more open and comfortable, but then bam, it comes to this. So you start off by yourself, you then get closer within communication. This is what's going to happen as we go through these weeks, okay? And then joy. You come together within anything ending that's not working for you, within a new beginning, but coming together. So start off alone, the two of you getting a little bit closer, and then this is what we're moving toward. So this is what we have faith and strength and feminine. We're the ones that create it and keep it going. Have that faith and strength. They give us the messages. We're supposed to believe them, no matter what it looks like. So let's go on with the moon. So, energy for the union surrounding us with this moon. Masculine surrendering. Feminine surrendering. Let's put this up higher. Or maybe it won't fit in the frame. Okay. And then what the masculine wants to be urged to receive, what the feminine, whoa, wow, feminine, we want to receive a lot. It's about time, okay? It's about time. We've been working hard, we've been heartbroken, we've been karmically clutched, watching all this, and it's about time we are rewarded, right? No, I mean, I'm not trying to be. Thank you, Divine, for having us be rewarded in this way. And then the Divine energy for us, for the masculine, for the feminine, and then the overall energy. I'm going to have to try to fit this in the frame and see where we are. The overall outcome energy with this new moon. I'm trying to stay calm and not to get volatile no matter what is coming at us, right? Karmically. That's why the attitudinal karma healing is very key. All right. Can you see them all? Yeah, I got it in. It doesn't look like a new moon. Here we go. I'll get it done. All right, so the energy surrounding the union at this time with this moon. Perspective, what I thought. There's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Okay, so this is self-explanatory. Like I said, we're kind of stuck here going, okay, what's going on, you know, and we have been asked to change. My last one was about changing your perspective, right? Or maybe 2 ago. But yeah, changing your perspective. So it's all been urged this whole time, and now it's really letting us understand, all right, what's going on here. And it is about surrender to your divine, your inner, who you are, not the 3D. Surrender to the divine, be more open about the two so you can come together. So changing your perspective of why this is going on, the perspective of the beauty of the journey, the beauty of these eclipses showing us these things and having some time, even though we want to move forward, always like, and we feel stuff. Well, taking the time to reflect, get that insight, and then change to be different, react in different ways. Recognize things are then going to become different, okay? So with the masculine is being urged to surrender. Ooh, the sun. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. So anything that's holding him back from this, wow. And the sun, to me, the number 19 in the sun, it is the union. So anything that the fear surrounding it and the not feeling protected within it, as you see, it's like it has the god of protection upside down. He's trying to protect all that, but there's a lot of energy surrounding it about the fears and the inabilities. It's like not feeling that he can thrive, and he's not being positive, and he doesn't feel there can be success. He just can't see another way. They're wanting him to change his perspective. They're wanting him to release anything surrounding a better relationship. Surrender, right? There it is. Surrender. Anything that's not and not being open to to joy within a relationship, a better relationship. So the masculine has that block going on here. So it's for the feminine to really, really, really believe in this. Believe in it. Don't let the 3D, get you into this negative energy and angry and all that, because there's grief and anger there for the taking for him, when it comes to the idea that he can't, that it's not in a positive energy and there's no success in sight. Release any of that. Have faith and trust. I can't say it enough. This is an arcana. So it's saying this is a major energy right now. And feminine, if you're not within that and holding that for them, they may fall back into, and you don't want them to do that. Okay? So even if you cannot reach out and communicate to them, please stay in a better energy about all of it, no matter what it looks like. It's any message of what you're needing to clear from the past. How you felt insecure about a relationship. How you felt powerless and can't be positive about it. Okay? So it's even saying to them, yes, you have the power to get through this. Stay positive. You will be a success. We have to believe in all that, because he's feeling that's what he's feeling around him, that is needing to be released. And it's for us as well, feminine, to recognize that. Don't create any more karma around him, around this. So this is what's needing to be released. Any insecurity surrounding feeling powerless, not being positive in the thought process, and thinking there's no way this can happen. We have to believe it can. Okay? Whoa. So for the feminine to release is 5 of Gabriel, a challenge you can resolve, withdraw from the drama of others, have patience with yourself and those around you. Yeah, knowing this is going to be more positive within communication. We have to communicate more positively. We can resolve this challenge by being positive, like it's saying there. They're actually really, masculine's telling us, guess what? You've been doing this, and now I got to release, you know. So withdraw from the drama of others, get out of the 3D, release anything from the 3D that you see. Okay? They're showing me those monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Okay? Change it. Okay? Any of your communication. And have patience with yourself and those around you. Have patience with the fact that it's not easy to do. It's not easy to do. Have patience. You'll get through it. It can happen. Okay? And have patience with the masculine and what's going on and you seeing in the 3D, because it's showing you, no, it's going to be this. Surrender to any of the crap that's going on. Open up to the truth. And then you will have this joy and be into better divine energies. Get any of that past karmic crap off of you. For the page of Ariel, an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships for the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. So it's kind of like, you know, releasing this will help you get this. But then this is, you know, this needs to be released to get this. Okay? That's really what they're telling me. So I think this is really great, because normally I'd be like, well, you just release this and what you want to receive. But what it's telling you is this is what's here for you. This is what you want to focus on. You want to release this. Know it can be resolved. Get out of the drama. Don't communicate in any way, any drama. Don't speak it, okay, to anyone else unless you do the cancel, clear, delete because you're upset. And then you say cancel, clear, delete, and then you replace it with, this is an excellent opportunity I'm being offered for me to ascend and move forward in my divine energies and get to work. Time to get to work on doing this, okay? And on healing and releasing and stepping more into a positive change within your divine energies. So that's what they're showing me. So what's the masculine to receive is 5 of Raphael. Everything happens for a reason. Release regret and embrace the opportunities for happiness. Search for the silver lining. And so there's their 5. Better health karmically. Positive change karmically with the green on the heart. Everything happens for a reason. Recognizing that, okay, I did what I did. Let me just release it. Let me release the grief and the anger and the regret and embrace the opportunity for happiness within a relationship with my feminine. And then the silver lining is, yes, receiving the truth, receiving what's best, receiving that energy from us that's so beautiful that's going to help him heal as well. So for the feminine to receive, here we go. Ace of Raphael, a positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. Very nice. So within our emotions, we're starting off healing any of that karmic stuff and having positive new emotional experiences, knowing that we can be fulfilled romantically and have these spiritual insights as we heal. We were receiving that. We're receiving 3 of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. And then he even said there's going to be custody disputes. There's going to be certain things that are going to be releasing at this time. So there's reasons to celebrate, and then staying around those spiritually minded, like-minded friends, getting into that community, helping one another out through the healing. So you're not only just helping yourself, you're helping out the whole twin flame collective. You're helping out the world, really, because you're getting into a better energy. You're going to then get everyone else into a better energy. It's part of what we do. So better relationships now, right? So new emotional experiences and romantic relationships. We're recognizing our romance is now going to be healed off of this karmic situation. Then Knight of Raphael, committed romantic. Oh, okay, it's all about romance. You know, I kept getting that card when I was doing stuff. My son also, he goes and he picks cards. He's kind of a little... No, he definitely a little ingenue, he's way more abilities than I am, and he does not even speak, but what he gets across is unbelievable. And I've done at times have him pick cards and then I interpret them. It's kind of cute. But he kept pulling this romance card. So here it is. What do we desire romantically? Have we truly had that from the masculine? So it's like, if you release any of this stuff, and you really get into your strength and no longer be codependent on him, needing him, but then the desire comes through and then the romance comes through. So committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So he's coming through with the Knight. Okay, so we start with the Ace, we get to the 3. And the 3 also means that energy of 3, so the karmic energy going away, celebrating it, okay, to come into the committed romantic relationship toward prosperity arising from wise planning, time to take the next step, optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So then information with the 3 actually manifesting better communication within divine feminine energies and things moving forward emotionally, romantically. So this is a time where they're having to sit there and really figure this out, what they desire, what they want to offer romantically. And feminine, if you can release any of the negativity and the drama from the 3D, the romance will come through, okay? You will ascend, and it's saying, you know, time to get to work, take the next step. This is going to help us be within this perspective, in our positive perspective, sit within it, let everything come around us and not affect us. We show our faith and trust, and my gosh, we will be rewarded. And I said, thank you for the reward, right? Taking it in a nicer way instead of saying, it's about time. Thank you for the reward. And seeing the silver lining, he's going to see the silver lining and everything that he went through to see how to be this beautiful, romantic, divine, masculine energy. And so what the divine is surrounding the masculine with is 4 of Raphael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. And so there we are, wanting these messages. And there he is trying to come through. Instead of being stuck where he was emotionally, he's going to come through and make a better foundation. Our wishes come true. And then seek out all the possibilities of romance and the magic within it, and within his own emotions to do so. So that's what the divine is surrounding him with. So know this, feminine. We are going to get romance. Have faith. Trust. It's going to start coming through. Even if you just start feeling it in the 5D, where you just feel like, ooh, I feel good in my body. I feel loved. I feel cared for. You know, being nurturing towards yourself creates nurturing all around you. So divine energy for the feminine is 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for there, I'm saying. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Very nice. So there's so much for us to be grateful for. So they're surrounding us for things to be grateful for in the end. And to be grateful, to put your pieces back together of who you really are and to get stronger and have that strength in divine energy and be able to attract anything you desire, even within love. A rewarding family life, rich and rewarding family life, and financial success. The more you heal your divine energy, the more you open up to create and also to receive. Because if you shut anything down, you're blocking other avenues of receiving. And that's why a lot of the twin flames say they don't have much money, is because our sacral chakra tends to be shut down because what we've gone through. So you want to open up that. You want to heal that, heal your divine energy so you can be open to receive your finances, your money to help you along this journey, help you heal even more so, and help others in the process. So there it is, feminine. There's so much to be grateful for. Let's stay within that energy. Be grateful for the man, the beautiful union that's coming through for us. Okay? And so know that it's going to happen. All right? And so the overall outcome energies with this new moon is, for the masculine, 7 of Raphael. Time to make a decision, be clear on what you want, and take action, and need for detoxification. So really keeping his 7, which is divine energies within health. That's the outcome. As we see, he's protecting it, he's holding on to it, and he's making that decision to move forward and be more aligned and be more clear on what he wants, and then he ends up taking action after this, okay? So detoxifying, meaning once and for all, getting rid of it. If we stay in a good energy about what's going on in 3D and what it may look like. And, you know, the closer we get, the worse it can look like sometimes, because it's really trying to try us and really trying to have us say, you know what, I'm not doing this. And that's the other thing. You know, in the Bible, you've seen that God asked people to sacrifice their children up into the last point. Then he said, no, I see your faith. I see you trust, you have that faith in me, and whatever I have asked of you, you will do. And that's what we're here doing, no matter what it looks like, even to the point of you're down to your last dime, but you know you have to do this. Then everything opens up and moves forward. It's all about trust and faith. And the more we are pushed and the worse it looks in the 3D, we're actually getting closer because we're really being tested. It's easy to have faith when things are going your way. Not so much when they aren't. And that's when we are truly tested. So overall outcome energies with this new moon for the feminine is Queen of Michael. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So it's time for you to move within your divine energies, your life purpose. And it really is. I think this separation at this time as well is for our life purpose. It's important to step into that, to really get ourselves out there and really be those ambassadors and really help other people on whatever level we can. Figure out what your true life purpose is, why you're on this journey, why you were chosen, or why we chose it. Okay, and that's the yellow solar plexus is our life purpose. So it's more about right now working through that, but knowing that the romance is coming through. It is coming through for us. And so it's for us to work more and more on our unconditionally loving life purpose. And it starts with your home, your family, and especially your masculine. And then that's what we work on. We cultivate that even more so, and this is all what's going to come through. This is what they're surrounding us with, letting us know that if we work through these things they're asking us to do with this new moon, this is what we will receive and be so grateful. There'll be so much to be grateful for, and we can move even further. We can ascend even further with that career path, right? We ascend even further to then create the relationships around here, okay? So let's go on to what's going on to be aware of in the 3D for the masculine and in the 3D for the feminine, so we can kind of navigate ourselves a little bit better. So for the masculine, harmony. So he's trying to find that harmony within his heart of this is the one energy, this is the other. How do I make this all work? Because even if they still have to be, most have to still be in somewhat connected to the karmic, they're just trying to figure out how can this all work and have harmony at this time, right? Seek out all the possibilities, look for the magic, and be aware of your emotions of how you can make this all work, how it can flow at this time instead of it be so destructive. And then for the feminine, lightning power, yeah, we have so much power within our emotions, so be aware. Be aware of how we can affect the tides. It could go in our favor or not. So really, we do have a power within our emotions right now in the 3D that we want to focus on this energy around us, right? Focus on this rewarding energy around us. That gives us our power to then move forward and ascend and be able to be grateful and have that family life we desire. So within romance, well, that's going there. We wanted to go there, so romance for the masculine at this time. Ooh, true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. So recognizing the true love, right? Us. So really, just trying to figure out how to orchestrate it all. That's what you're coming through with the music. How do I orchestrate this whole thing? How do I make this all work so there can be harmony and I can be able to have the relationships I need to have yet haven't been happy with, and then the one I truly desire? Okay, true love. This is a romance of a lifetime. And where is it? With all this romance here, see? So he's recognizing the romance. He's wanting to put it out there, but he's trying to figure out how he can orchestrate it all with everything that goes on and all his responsibility. And that's why the separation happens. Okay? And so within our power to stay within this so we can create even more of that energy for our romance, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. So yeah, we have the power. So work on it. Work on it by healing. Work on it by staying in this energy, knowing our power. So he can step into this and orchestrate with all this karmic type stuff, what he truly desires is with the true love, and then having to deal with the other relationships. Okay. All right. So within, here we go. True love, what to be aware of for the masculine and for the feminine. So for the masculine within true love, yeah, sexual freedom. Getting within the desire and just feeling free within the sacred sexuality. And so that's what he's drawn to. So the more we are in our divine feminine energy, the more we nurture it, the more we create, the more we have our life purpose within our union, the more we're from the heart and opening up like that beautiful flower and really working on our sacral chakra. The more they become free to move toward the sacred sexuality, toward this true love. This is where they're wanting to go. But they have to get it to work with everything in their life, and that's what they're trying to work on right now. And so within true love for the feminine, this silver waterfall, just these emotions coming through, feeling good and cleansing of any of the negativity. When it comes to our true love, knowing that we are this beautiful feminine, just going to be bathing in this romantic emotion, right? And being that beautiful swan, just gorgeous, and moving forward, knowing we are ascending, and it's just all of our chakras coming together and feeling better, okay? So know that. Give the relationship a chance. Get through all these emotions. Be cleansed by it, because all this romance wants to come through for the true love. And he wants to be free by feeling this sacred sexuality and moving forward then within the romance. Because the masculine starts out at the sacral chakra, the feminine starts out at the heart. We're all like, oh, I want to hear love and blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, yeah, we just want you. And then it all comes together within the life purpose and the solar plexus. So you got like all this moving, and then we move them up through our life purpose because we're showing them unconditional love. And then they get to the heart and they recognize, oh, there she is. There's my true love, okay? So, what to be aware of with this moon for the masculine and for the feminine, most of all to be aware of. Yeah, manifesting, planting, reaping. So he's really trying to figure out these plans and what he's going to do so he can take action toward the real feminine within emotion, within this summertime, fruition, and think about how it all can come together. It's really what he's trying to do. He's planting, he's really orchestrate it all. How does he make it all work? How does he make everything work that's already, he has this life already, he wants this other life, but how does he make it all work? And so it's manifesting, planting, reaping at this time, and then within the deeper summer months, as we go along, there'll be more action, more fruition, and more of him working at it from a space of his ego recognizing his heart, being more in his true emotion of what he desires instead of he's been all ego, just doing in the 3D what is asked of him without, I mean, it's been bad. I'm feeling it from them a lot. So for them to open up and get out of that because they were being pulled back in because if there's any negativity, and it does arise within the feminine because we have to heal these things. So we get a little negative, we get a little upset. It's something for us to heal. It's how it goes back and forth, and that's what separation does as well. But, you know, the best is to not pay attention to what's going on in the 3D and deal with you and go through the healings because that's a better, because you don't want to create any more karma for them. Wow. Okay. So for the feminine, we have rites of passage. So we're moving on. We're moving forward. Yay. Something we had to go through. Having compassion, love, and cultivating that green within the heart instead of the karmic stuff, getting out of that past life stuff and the attitudinal karma and all that, and having the psychic abilities and changing our behavior patterns when it comes to any of this karmic stuff. And that's what that attitudinal karmic healing does. So it's a rite of passage. Like I said, these are things that we have to go through and we have to do. Mugwort. It's like a wart on our nose, but we got to do something about it. Wart on your mug. And then you got to get it more into compassion and love and cultivate that energy. And the only way to do that is change our behavior patterns through our intuition and what's coming through for us. And it's through healing. I don't know if enough people put it out there, but this journey is all about healing and healing for everyone. Oh. And down here, I missed this one. So overall outcome energies for the feminine when it comes to romance, attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So it is saying about being better to yourself, being, you know, romantic towards yourself and loving towards yourself, sending the romance out to him, and you will attract it more and more. So being in your divine feminine energy and being loving and caring, and that career, right? Career rather the relationship. Instead of just focusing on the relationship, it's really focusing on our purpose. And in focusing on that purpose, then we attract the romantic love and all of that because we're doing the work. It is our reward. Okay, so let's go to what masculine energies up there and just fell right out. Okay, and feminine energy to be aware of with this moon. Okay, we have sacrifice. He's making the sacrifices for the confidence. Okay, so he's making these sacrifices, he's trying to get rid of these things, getting out of the need for protection from all that stuff in the past in a way, because they are fearful of the feminine and relationship and everything, getting more into the confidence within the life purpose. So it's just starting to get into the life purpose energy and out of the need for protection anymore, see? So they can have the confidence to move forward in that. So it really is saying, like I said, they're sitting within their divine energy of what they've received so far, what they've received so far, and within the purpose of feeling unconditional love, being more unconditionally loving, making those sacrifices from the past now, so they can have the confidence to step forward within romance, within all these things, and no need to protect themselves and feeling so vulnerable. So that's good. And so for that new beginning with confidence in romance, right? For the feminine, it's expansiveness, newt, commitment, make that full out commitment again, and be more authentic. So don't allow this karmic energy to make you look like that and behave in terrible ways. Get in the heart, get more towards your authenticity, make that commitment to your feminine energy, the commitment to your masculine journey, the union, and then expand. You'll be expansive when you step into this energy and make that full out commitment once again. Don't let it do this to you, the karmic energy. You don't want that, baby Yaga. You want to commit and then expansive. Anything is possible. We can receive that confidence from them and that romance. There's no more need. They could come out of that protection of what they already have and then move forward, because we are at this time. We're going to do a little bit extra feminine energy. Be aware of, whoa, there we go. And the Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermit. I transform pain and suffering into a greater capacity to love. So coming from the past life stuff, the dark shadow side. That's what it's saying really at this time. Get out of the past life, get out of those shadows, get out of the karmic energy so you can have a greater capacity to love, a greater capacity within unconditional love. There's pain and suffering, Lord knows. Watching the 3D creates a lot of pain and suffering for we feminine, right? But it creates a greater capacity to love. They are showing us what to heal. They are urging us to go get this done, get that done, and I have them for you. So reach out, please, because it makes the process a lot less painful and more of a loving process. Okay. Also, I want to just say what energy to be in for attracting wealth with this new moon for the masculine, and attracting wealth for the feminine, because it's always good to have, right? Okay, so for the masculine, the magician, I am a master manifester, acquisitive, alternative, intelligent, conscious, creative, magical, intuitive, inventive, alchemic, technical, artistic, dynamic, psychological, synthesizing, eccentric, and charismatic. Very nice. So changing everything, shifting around, learning how to orchestrate it all to come into their wealth, to support the whole situation. And we are the honorable warrior, Mars. I take a stand for positive change. Amen. Positive change within divine energies with the masculine. We are taking a stand and knowing there's going to be a positive change. He will be what he says he's going to be for us, and it's going to be romantic and wonderful. Okay, we have the power. Look at that lightning strike again. We have the power within our emotion to stand for this positive change, so he can come through and become that brave, courageous, strong, passionate, bold, hardworking, territorial, athletic, competitive, decisive, heroic, loyal, disciplined, action driven. The action of healing, healing, healing. And then that Mars, right, is in retrograde. So we're taking a stand now. We're just standing in it going, I want to move, I want to move, I want to move. Which way? How? It's letting us know. Because when it shifts, like I said, it's going to be, boom, it's going to take off. What someone said it's until August something? I don't know. But it's going to take off, and then we'll be prepared. We'll have done the healing. We will have been in our, hardworking space, right? In our career, in our life purpose, and really create what we desire. And know what we desire, and know he's changing positively. It's happening, what they keep telling me. All right, so let's do a crystal to help the masculine at this time with this new moon, and the feminine. We have, yay, selenite, which is spiritual awakening. I have to go through the alphabet. QRS, selenite, yes. Spiritual awakening. And see, this is coming out of the past life stuff. So it's the crown chakra. Selenite is a powerful lightsaber of universal energy. This potent crystal sends energy into the crown chakra, bathing the body in the loving, healing energy of the cosmos and clearing away the old and making way for new, vibrant energy and a deeper spiritual connection. The medicine of selenite balances and cleanses the 7 main chakras. This powerful crystal assists in opening the crown chakra as it draws down the divine light of the cosmos into the top of the head. It acts like a lightning bolt of universal energy. There's the lightning bolt again. So whatever we're doing, it's going to come through to them, right? Due to its structure, it allows energy to flow powerfully like a strike of lightning. It's a perfect crystal for cleaning the energy field and for awakening deeply to your spiritual essence. Being in the presence of this magnificent crystal allows for a direct link and connect to the cosmos and spiritual wisdom. Works as a vacuum cleaner to purify and cleanse the aura. Opens and stimulates the crown chakra, bringing in the divine light of the cosmos. Allows you to move forward in strength. Connects you to the higher self and I am presence. Okay, so we are the goddess of strength, right? So how many things is this telling us here? That in our strength, in our conviction, our trust, and our faith, and knowing that he's coming through in the right way, we're very powerful right now in the 3D with what we feel and thinking and our emotions, right? And it's going to come through and awaken him spiritually within the truth of us, okay? And then they hematite it. And hematite has to do with grounding. So grounding it. Grounding it now. So coming through, spiritually awakening and grounding it. Base. Researchers have discovered that the center of the earth is made of hematite formed in the geometry of dodecahedron. Being in the presence of this magical crystal naturally assists you to connect deeply to the heart of the planet, grounding your roots and foundations into the earth. The medicine of hematite assists in detoxing on all levels, mind, body, and spirit, and is the most... So it's detoxing and then grounding the spiritual more so within his divine energies. Powerful grounding crystal on the planet. Purifies and cleanses the blood and assists in healing blood disorders. Grounds and connects to the center of the earth, enhancing manifestation skills. Encourages gentle healing after shock or trauma. After getting out of this karmic situation, they're in shock and trauma, having grief and anger and all these things going on. We're staying in our energy and they're awakening, going, okay, what the heck is going on? Where am I? Why am I doing this? And why was I doing this when I have this beautiful woman over here with her lightning bolt? Use some lightning bolt. I stand for positive change. Positive change is happening if we lightning bolt it into them. And we get stibnite. Ooh, we definitely need this. Having to do with conflict with any of the karmic energy that's going on for us. Is the base, the solar plexus, and the crown. Stibnite's energy can sometimes feel a little sharp and prickly. Its medicine encourages you to look at any internal or external conflict in your life. When connecting to and receiving the powerful energy, you will find the courage and strength to face any situation, giving you the wisdom to move through conflict with ease and grace and find a place of peace and understanding. There it is, with all that. And if you need help, attitude and karma healing. But it's also about the past life, because it's saying anything internal that you're having to deal with karmic-wise and external, which is happening on the outside because it's internally in you. Supports your personal empowerment and transformation. Grounds your energy in the earth so you feel supported. Assists you in dealing with fear of conflict and confrontation. Supports you to create healthy boundaries. Supports those who suffer from chronic anxiety. Enhances and supports the astral travel journey. Assists in dissolving apprehension and uncertainty. Uncertainty. Be certain. Get in that space. He's yours. This journey, all of it is beautiful. It can be, as long as you, what? Change your perspective. Okay. Let's do the heart. Okay. So from here, we have my beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Aww. So in the 3D, they're just trying to get to it. And the more we stay in a better place and not get upset about the 3D, the better off we are. So, what else are we getting here? Reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. Yes, feminine. Okay? And then look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Wow. And look with the moon. Embrace Through each other, you find the missing pieces. Got it? I don't have to say much more than that. I talk about it all the time, okay? Putting those pieces together, you get the messages from one another. Karmically, that's what's going on, so try not to get all upset about it. Right? And blockage is being taken away? What gift is being given with this moon energy? Wow. So through protection of his divine masculine energy, he's protecting the union, the two of us. So he's really trying to protect us from the karmic energy, protect his energy that he's already stepped into, moving more toward the divine purpose, and protect any communication truly, and open up and give better communication and protect any type of negative communication coming through for the karmic situation. And just protect, like I said in the beginning, he's protecting his divine energies, but he's also protecting it for the union. He's protecting the relationship while he steps away. So that's sometimes why the separation happens as well, which I've told you. They are no longer connected. They just don't want to be pulled back in. So we have to reflect, look inside and see what's upsetting ourselves. And through each other, through one another, the healing happens. You find the missing pieces. No matter what's going on there, that's what we're trying to heal. So do your work. And for the feminine, we have achievement within love, within our wishes, within our union. We are achieving better divine energies in our life purpose. So coming out of that green karmic energy and moving more toward the divine feminine energy. We're achieving it toward love, toward our dreams, toward coming together. All right, y'all. That is that. That's always, as I say, reach out, please. It's time to heal. And I'm here to help. So thank you, as always, for liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, especially donating. And for all of my clients that I work with now, love it. Love helping you out. Love the responses that come through. And for future clients coming to me, I'm open, I'm ready for you, and wanting to help as much as possible. So until you see me again, share your love and happy manifesting with the moon.